have you learned? I was programmed to beat you. To beat you.
Hello, everybody, my friends, my pals, my amigos. This is an audio check. Hey, bada swing. Hey, CP65. I have a feeling this isn't going to work in 2024. It's a little bit buggy. We're going to see. Fingers crossed. Thank you, CP65, for that 5x5. Marin Harris, a.k.a. a chip of sneeze. Look at you with the helicopter as well as Dell. Thank you, friends, for joining tonight. Vruden, what's up, buddy? Vruden the Great. We got Bunny. We've got Bats in the house. We got cool videos from a cool guy. And we have so many already in here. Great to see you, friends. I will be right back. Thank you for that audio check. Be right back.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight, we gonna let it rain. Tonight, we gonna let it rain. Just like the sunrise, we gonna let it rain. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight, we gonna let it rain. Tonight, we gonna let it rain. Just like the sunrise, we gonna let it rain.
Well, hello, SimFans, and happy Wednesday night. How's it going, friends? Hope you're all doing well. I'm hitting wrong buttons here. Here we go. There we go. There we have it. How's it going? Happy Wednesday. Good to see you, friends. Tonight, we're back in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Yes, 2024 as we take the legendary Antonov AN-225 for the first time on a special cargo flight from this historic home at UKKM. Let me go ahead and put that route information right there. Antonov Airport at Hostomel, Ukraine to EPWA, which is Warsaw Chopin Airport in Poland, friends. So looking forward to this. And Chipper Sneeze. It's been a long time coming. I hope it goes uneventful. You will not believe the amount of time I was dicking with this damn simulator with this AN-225. So let's talk about this. Now, I must say, at least for me, it is a bit buggy. And I know some of you have had some bugs. I love that Silver Killer, little symphonetic shuffles there. All right. So I got to tell you, it's been a little buggy. I have this weird glitch. One of the things I did figure out, though, by troubleshooting it is I figured out one of my throttle issues. But in any case, when on takeoff, like right after I depart the runway, the throttles lock forward full. And I kind of I spent hours on it today trying to isolate what the issue is. I think I'm onto something, but I am not going to do cold and dark. And I know, friends, not going to do cold and dark, although I think that's probably going to make some of you happy. Hey, Rudin, some of you will be happy about that because I think it might be part of that. But then I was completely just like, what is going on? Because I even started it from scratch and even just starting on the runway. And then it was working for a while. And then it started having problems again with locking. So I don't know. We'll see what happens tonight. Cross your fingers, friends. Cross your fingers. We'll see. But again, we won't be doing cold and dark. We'll save that for another time. But I have to admit, friends, I'm a little disappointed we can't do cold and dark because I went through the full cold and dark process today. And while it's definitely a lot to tackle, it is a lot of fun and it's very rewarding. So we'll jump back in it and maybe even go to 2020. I know TJ Turner, you said something about, well, maybe hop into 2020. I know, I thought about that, but I like the performance of 2024. And that's why I want to stay in here for 2024, especially for this plane. But it's a beaut, Clark. It's a real beaut. But TNT Simulate, what's up, brother? TNT in the house. Good to see you. All right, but this flight will be approximately 2-hour journey. Probably not quite that long is in flight time, but as you know, by the time we get all going and everything, as long as we don't have... Now, if I have any throttle locks, I'm going to reset, and so some of you may want to wait to take off until after me because I might have to start with everything running on the runway just because of the bugs I've been seeing. We'll see how it goes, but just prepare for that because if it does lock, I'm going to restart my flight and I'll start it on the active with all the engines running. We'll give it a shot. We'll give it the old college try, right, friends? Anyway, this is the largest aircraft in the world, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, somebody, but I think it's the largest aircraft in the world. And for this flight, I'll be using the Thrustmaster TCA Boeing Yoke. And as you can see, that is right here. Here you go, friends. This is it, the TCA Boeing Yoke. And it's a beaut until we can get the Wing full length one, right? I can't wait. I'm like they're going to send that to me. They won't. And then we also have the rudder pedals. We're back to the TPRs tonight. Actually, I'm not flying anything Wing tonight, unfortunately, but we got the TPRs back. I do love these pedals, as many of you know, and we got the Bravo Throttle Quadrant. Now, here I've got a kind of a mix of that guy. The Super C5 will be larger. Awesome. And Leon's getting larger. Anybody know that movie? Anyway, I got kind of a mix here. You can notice I've got the ProDesk Sim with the 737 speed brakes and 777 in the flaps with the plates of the 777. But then I'm using the ProDesk Sim. Actually, this is the A380, and I know what you're all thinking. He's got to do the A380 at some point. Yes, I do. So those are what I've mixed up for tonight. Was that an airplane? Yeah. So that's what I'm using tonight, friends, and I got this configured to handle all 6 engines. I actually got it mapped to 2 throttles. Throttle 1 is handling engines 1, 2, and 3, and throttle 2 is handling 4, 5, and 6. You can't actually, and now somebody correct me if I'm wrong here, but you can't actually map. Now, you probably can if you, Delt will probably come back and say something about if you have SPAD or if you do FSU IPC, you probably can map each of the 6 axis on your throttle quadrant if you wanted to map all of these for the Antonov. But by default, Microsoft Flight Simulator does not have 6 axis assignments. It only has up to 4, right, Tetley? But anyway, so that's why I've got 2. If you see here, I've got 2 throttles, engines 1, 2, and 3, engines 4, 5, and 6. So we'll get into that here in a moment, friends. But good to see you all. Thank you for joining tonight. It's so good to see you. Now, as usual, friends, before we set out, I want to recognize all of you in chat here, as well as within the sim. So, good evening, Delt Gaming says, yes, you can in SPAD. Nice. I knew it, Delt. I knew you had it. I knew it. You'd probably come back with that, buddy. That's awesome. TNT Simulators in the house, friends. Welcome, TNT Buckle Bunny. It's good to see you, and appreciate you being here. Tetley, good to see you, Tetley. We've got Tetley. We've got Bats in the house. Bats, what's up? Silver Mother Killer in the house. Good to see you flying tonight with the INI builds. For some reason, Silver, I did the FedEx livery. Now, I just got the standard. I don't have the premium INI builds, A300, 600. But for some reason, you're showing the house livery. But at least I'm showing you as A300. I installed that right before I hopped in here. And so there we go. And so we got Silver Killer. We got TJ Turner. Welcome, TJ. Good to see you, brother. Welcome to the stream. Captain Howdy. How's it going, Captain Howdy? Good to see you, Captain Howdy. We also have, who else is in here? I saw, we've got Vruden the Great. Is Vruden going to be flying with us, friends? I don't know. Time will tell. Time will tell. Brett Plays. When did Brett get in here? Welcome, Brett. I don't know if Brett's still here, but thanks for joining us, Brett. We got CP65. We got that guy. And I think I'm about through the list here. Let me see. I'm just scrolling. I'm sure there's somebody else. Oh, there's Timothy Avila. Says, nice airplane. Welcome, Timothy. I think this is the first time you've joined us. Welcome to the live stream, my friend. Thank you for everybody. Say hello to Timothy. And Cool Videos from a Cool Guy is in here, friends. Welcome, Cool Videos from a Cool Guy. And Zach Cool, keeping it cool. Welcome, Zach. Good to see you as well. Lots of folks in here already. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. All right. Did I miss anybody? Did I? Marion Harris, of course. I called you out before, but this is for you, Marion. This stream is for you. You've been waiting. It's for all of you, but it's for Marion. The plane selection is for Marion. He's been waiting years. So, anyway, Marion, it's good to see you, man. And we're going to get on with it, friends. Now I got to call you all out that are in the sim. Steve V in here as well. And there's always one of you jumping in here right at the end. Good to see you, Steve V. So there all are you, and here's all of me, friends. I am Symphonetic, your host for tonight's Insanity Flight. We'll see how it goes. I might be up in arms if this blocks on me on takeoff. I know many of you are probably hoping it does. LRM, thank you, Bats. I would have forgot. I know many of you are probably hoping that I have problems because for some reason, especially like that AFS, that All's Flight Simumate. Brett, you know this. He likes to see the rest of us streamers have trouble because he can relate. And I got to admit, I kind of like seeing him have trouble. So it's, I guess it just what comes around goes around, right? It's all good fun. But friends, good to see you. Who's all in here? We've got TJ Turner in the stream or in the sim. We got Tashi Draco. Welcome, Tashi. Good to see you as well. Welcome, Tashi. Silver Motherfuddin' Killer. I said fuddin', because I didn't bleep me out. There's Silver Killer in the A300, 600 I was talking about right there. And we've got Cordial Cloud. Look at him. Look at him in the Airbus Beluga Whale. Kangaroo. Boing, yoing, 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 yoing. Welcome, Kangaroo. Kyle is in the house. We've got Bats flying the Antonov and Buckle Bunny over there. And what are you flying, Buckle Bunny? You look like you're flying the Airbus 350. Nice, if I got that right. Well, welcome, everybody. Let me get a screenshot of you all that are flying tonight. So good to see you. And again, thank you, everybody that is in the stream. Let's get on with it. Oh, my gosh. Okay, so I did think about... Let me go ahead and turn that volume down. Now, I did actually think about... look at this bird. And I don't really need to do the walk around because all of you have seen it. It is very, very large. And it's actually comes with... What does it come... Does it come with the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024? It comes with the Premium Deluxe? Or is it just the Deluxe? I can't remember. Somebody might know. I can look that up later. But... And I did buy this way back. Marion, when did I buy this? I bought this way back when. I bought it. I made a note here because I know I would have to come back to this. The AN-225 was originally released. This plane was originally released back in, anyone take a guess without Googling? Anyone? Aviator Edition? TJ Turner? Okay, so that's why I have it, because I don't have the Aviator Edition, but I did buy this plane, so it ported over. This came out in, actually later than that, I think, unless this was wrong. I thought it was back in February of 2023. Is that not right, Chipper? You would know. 2022? That seems like a long, long time ago. And whatever it was, it's been a long time. And Chipper, you've been waiting. And here finally, May 7th of 2025, we have it. And we've got Johnny Mont. Hell of a guy, by the way. Welcome, Johnny Mont. It's good to see you. Welcome, my friend. All right, we're going to see if this works. Now, there's a lot to this. So I did run through the cold and dark earlier today. And again, I'm disappointed I'm not going to be able to, but like you would come over here and you'd get the GPU all started up here. So you have the GPU here, and you'd actually get everything loaded up there. And then over here, overhead, you've got the APU stuff that you would start up the APU and all that. But I think there's some sort of bug that that was happening when I would run through the checklist. But again, I don't know, because I would start it up with a switch I'm going to show you all. And Bunny, you might want to try this. There's actually a switch I'm going to show you here in a minute that starts all your engines. You might want to give it a try. I'd imagine it's that way for the those of you that are our friends that are on Xbox. But you got this launch panel, and you can start your engines here, and it's a lot of fun. You can like open these things up and then get all your engines started. And then you're not done. You can come over here to the navigator panel, and you can flip all these switches. You got lots of switches, a lot of things to do over here. We're actually going to come over to this because we're going to do the ILS tonight, Kyle. We might do the ILS approach, and so we're going to set some of the comms and the nav stuff over there. Kyle, you'll love that, buddy. I know that. Okay, so anyway, so with that being said, ILS is my middle name. I love it, Kyle. ILS is my middle name. Love it, Kyle. So anyway, so I got all prepared, and then I ran into this bug, and I've literally been fighting it all night, all day. And so, but anyway, you can see I've got these mapped. So throttle 1 is engines 1, 2, and 3. Throttle 2 is 4, 5, and 6. Ivan 007 is in the house. Ivan, how's it going? Ivan says, how's FPS performance now? I used to get atrocious FPS. I know, right? It's actually really good. And actually, Ivan, that's a great question. And that's why I wanted to fly this in 2024. Because 2024, as many of you know, with the multi-core, multi-thread processors, it runs it like a gem. I mean, not only is this super silky, now I am running an AMD Ryzen. I've got the 9800 X3D. I've got a 4070 Ti Super. So, I've got pretty good hardware. But you can see, oh, look at TNT. TNT, are you actually flying a hot air balloon? A lighter than air? That is awesome, man. But it runs very good. But Ivan, if you've had problems in 2020, one thing to check is if you have the engine smoke coming out, you can turn that off, and that can save you a crap ton. I almost said a naughty word. A crap ton of frames in 2020. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and we're going to cheat. But Bucko Bunny, so in those of you that are in the Xbox, you can't get all your engines to start, go over here to your EFB and click Ready to Fly. Here we go. Okay, this is oh, crash to desktop. No! Oh, well, hopefully I won't be following you here quick. I think one of the things, and we'll see, I'm not going to touch this. It seems like when I'll go over what these are, but it seems like when I touched this before, that's when my auto throttle would lock. I don't know, but we're going to get this powered up. Oh, here he goes. Yeah, try that, Bunny. If you do that, you should get all your... Oh, there he is. Thank you. Captain Howdy never ceases to disappoint. As he clicks the explosion, redeem explosion. How are you doing, Captain Howdy? Good to see you. Redeem. That's why you have no points. Is somebody going to type in points? What is it? Top points or whatever is hell? I don't even know. It's my own command. I don't even remember it. There you go, Vruden. Is it just exclamation points? I never remember. I have it in there for all of you. There's Captain Howdy. Captain Howdy, that's why you don't have the points. Look at that, Kyle Summers. Member commercial for 24 months. Look at that. Hey, I saw you, Kyle. Bitchin' Betty. She gonna talk?
Wow.
There she is. Kyle, thank you for the 24 months. And I see you have a helicopter. I've seen the helicopter emoji or the member badge for Kyle, for Delgam, and someone else has the Majaniman. You're not too far behind with the helicopter because you've got the hot air balloon. But thank you so much, Kyle, for your continued support, along with all the rest of you. Do appreciate it, whether you're a member or not. Thank you. So Marion Harris has it. Yes, Chip a Sneeze. Chip a Sneeze. Thank you, guys. 4 months, I'll have the chopper. There you go, buddy. Well, thank you as well. I appreciate all of your support. I really do. But, yeah, so you can hit that. Now, one of the things, if you go over here, let me go over here, and we get the hydraulics. Here's your engines that are going to speed up. These should be about 4,000 each, and they should be all settled down. And over here you have your hydraulics. And so that's important if you want your flaps and other stuff to work. And so we're going to go ahead and get on with it. I am not going to go through the checklist. Now, JD has an awesome, absolutely awesome checklist that I'm actually going to link in here, Kangaroo. Kangaroo, hello. How's it going? I'm going to link the checklist to JD, or you can just Google JD, Jaydee, AN-225. He has an amazing checklist for this aircraft. Now, it does have an interactive checklist. I'm not going to go through it because when I did that, again, I don't want to push too many buttons because I might have a problem in more than two ways. So we're going to go ahead and do pushback. So let's go ahead and call for pushback right now. So we're going to do Shift P. And we're going to have our tug come and give us a push. Silver Killer, get back. Who else is ready? TJ, are you ready? Bats is over there ready. Look at that. See, this is the thing. Right here is the smoke. In 2020, this can cause... Actually, for those of you that have an AM4 processor, that can cause a headache for you and a huge drop in FPS. All right, we're going to go ahead and disable the parking brake. So we're going to start our pushback here. And you can configure in the GNS 530, the VNAV and all that. I'm not going to mess with that. I'm going to do it like we're flying a general aviation. By the way, I realize this is the third commercial airliner stream in a row, and I know many of you are probably waiting for a GA flight. And who wants to do the the CJ3? The Cessna 3 Plus or whatever? That's coming out tomorrow or today. When's that coming out? We're going to have to do a business jet. Bunny, you'd like that. Business jet is coming out, and I think Captain Howdy mentioned it's like 27 US. I don't think that's out yet, is it? It was supposed to come out. I think XP72 got an early release access to it. So we can hit Shift P again. Our good buddy XP72. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the parking brake there, and we're detaching that pushback. That's right. There you go, Kyle. Tour of SoCal 25 when the Just Flight Piper comes out. Hey, dude, I'm going to look for you. You said you're going to do a flight plan for that, and I'm so ready for that, Kyle. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do flaps full. So on this aircraft, when you go to take off, you want to definitely have your flaps full. So we're just going to go ahead and pull this all the way down. And what I'm looking for is one of the bugs that I've seen is when the flaps don't come all the way down, I can have problems. You can see the flaps all coming down here. And we want to see them go full. So they should go like right beyond. This flap will come down, extend beyond this. Actually, I think it's this line here. Here it comes. It's looking good. Oh, please, Jesus, let this work. And I'm not using the Lord's name in vain by any means. I really mean it. Oh, gosh, I don't want this to crash. I really mean it. Say a little prayer for me. Where's the Reverend? We need the Reverend. Where's the Reverend been? Anybody seen the Reverend around lately? There. So those flaps came all the way down, so that's good news. All right. So we can go ahead and turn off. Now, notice I've got the LED lights working. So LED lights are working. One of the things I did notice is I want to set this to down. So I don't know if this causes, but I found some good luck by doing this and then pulling this. Is that going to come down? I'm going to cycle that. I don't know if that's going to really work or mean anything. But you all wouldn't believe how many hoops I went through to try to isolate this problem. All right, here we go. Give her some thrust. And we're going to head over to runway 33. going to put the cameras below so you can see them work. You see them right over there. And what you want to do is let this kind of creep forward a little bit because you got these big-ass nose wheels right there. See that? Let her start rolling and then turn. Otherwise, she gets stuck. Got track IR, by the way. Track IR is not working very well lately. So I'm going to use that, at least in 2024. I got to adjust my receiver. Silver Killer down there. Got to get a screenshot of this. There's Silver Killer. Hey, Kyle Klassen is in the house. Kyle, how's it going? Just asking to crash this thing. Oh, tell me about it, Rudin. Make our way over here. Who's that? Oh, Tashi. What's Tashi flying? Keep flipping those switches. So I'm not going to touch any of this because I think that might have been part of the problem. Just found the parking brake because controls in 2024, you have to mouse click the parking brake. You should be able to map those two, Bun, but glad you got it figured out. There goes Silver Motherfucking Killer. Silver Motherfucking Killer. You actually have some smoke on you, Silver Killer. I'm not even going to touch the landing lights. Like normally right now I turn on the landing lights and everything, but let's just get this up in the air and then I can start messing with stuff. I just want to get up in the air. There's Bunny, Silver Motherfucking Killer, Bats. I'm just going to pull right behind Silver Killer. And we're going to go about 9,200 meters up. So it's going to be about approximately 30,000 feet. So if any of you are wondering, we're going to fly at flight level, at least I'm going to fly at flight level 30,000, as you can see there. Sorry, I just realized. Oops. There we go. Sorry about that. Didn't realize that was covering everything. Go ahead and take that route information. Oh my gosh, I hope this works. If this doesn't and it locks, I'm going to have to restart on the tarmac. So some of you might want to wait until I take off just to make sure I don't have to restart. Or go ahead and take off. Up to you. It's a real weird bug. At least I think it's a bug. At least in my setup. Go, 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 Silver Killer. Oh, this looks awesome. Look at this. Beautiful. All right, here we go. Are we ready? Is everybody ready? Are you guys ready? I know I'm ready. All right, let's go ahead and give this full throttle. Let's go 40%. All right, and full throttle. Release the brakes. Forward pressure in the yoke. You might see me playing with the throttle a little bit here just to make sure everything works. Go right through Bunny. Chipper Sneeze. Is Chipper Sneeze going? We're going to do a, we're going to rotate right around this button here, the blue. Don't have any call outs. Calling trucks. All right, let's go ahead and rotate. Come on, baby. Work for me, will ya? No glitches. All right, and usually it's when I put the gear up, so gear coming up. Let's hope to God this works. It's when I've been putting the gear up. So far, so good, knock on wood. There, we're gonna bank to the left. So far, so good. Oh, that was the other thing. Hear that outer marker? It was going bum, 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 bum on me, and it was like, what is going on? Keep banking here. Don't overbank. Here we go. We're going to level it out. Okay, so at this point, I think I'm going to be all right to, let me make sure I've got, yep, we're still good. So this is your speed. So we're going to go about 350, 374 here. And we're going to go 9,000 here, 9,200. And what we can do now, is I'm going to hit the autopilot. Then we're going to hit nav. That's going to flip this over to nav. And if I hit this PC here, PC, it's going to intercept this. So that's basically going to get into nav mode. If we go over here, you can see, kind of hard to see through here. But we're going to keep climbing up. I can go ahead, now I'm above that blue. I'm going to go ahead and take couple notches of flaps out. I'm going to do auto throttle. Auto throttle is enabled. And we're going to do velocity here. And here you can see she's turning. She's turning and burning, Mav. She's turning and burning. Okay, we're going to go ahead and let this keep accelerating. Let's go ahead and bring this up to, let's go about 380 here. Woo, we got off. We got off the runway. I see Chipper Sneeze back there. TJ Turner. Oh, I guess that was worth it then, friends. Going through all the troubleshooting. Yeah, he did. All good, though. Let's see. I'm back up here. LRM is on. Thank you, Captain Howdy. LRM is on. I better double-check that, but I'm pretty sure it's on, buddy. LRM. Yep, LRM is on, my friend. I am connected, verified, set, and check. Go ahead and turn these cameras in the lower right-hand corner. Steve Webster, how's it done? How's it going? Steve says, well done. Thank you, Steve. Tell you, I spent hours today trying to isolate where the problem is. And I think what the problem is, if any of you have it where you take off, and I might have to do a video on this, but your throttles go full forward and they lock. I think it's if you mess with this stuff before you take off. If you take off after, but I didn't have enough time to completely confirm that. And so I think that's where the bug is, but again, I'm not 100% sure. Does this have a sexy blow-up doll autopilot option like airplane? You're talking about, oh gosh, what's his name? Why can't I think of his name? What's the autopilot's name? Oh shoot, I can't think of it now. What's his name? Hey, Russian airplane, lots of bugs. Now, yeah, no kidding, right, Rudin? Otto, that's right, Otto. O-T-T-O, right? That's Otto, that's right. So we're going to go ahead and keep climbing. We're going to go ahead and take some more flaps out. You see these flaps are going to come up. And we're going to increase our rate of ascent. So we no longer have the drag, and we're going to go ahead. Now we're at about 400. We can go ahead and take the rest of the flaps out and let this bird climb to her full potential. Check this out. She's just going to go. She's going to fly high, and hopefully I'm not going to stall. I have to admit, the first time I flew this thing, I stalled on approach, went down like a freaking manhole cover. Silva killer. Who else has crashed this plane and stalled it? Come on, everybody. Somebody's got to be honest here, not just me. Who's got their orange whips? We are up in the sky. Let's go over to the right here, and you can see our engines are ablazing. We got our hydraulics, our engines. Over here is our fuel. If we go over here, you're going to see our fuel. So you can see, notice it's all in Russian. Speak, you must think Russian. Must think Russian. But essentially all in the green, so light is green, trap is clean kind of thing. Here's your fuel amounts. You got engines 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, I think. And you can see here's the, is this in kilograms probably, in terms of that. Now there are some things that Firefox is a great movie, indeed, Brett, exactly. It's a great movie. Buckle Bunny, no comment. I've flown it one time. I never said landed it. It's not, yeah, it's not super easy to land this thing. It's easy to get behind the curve, as they say, and lose enough speed because it takes some time for the engines to ramp up and Yeah, you don't want to be behind the curve on this plane, or you're going to be dropping like a freaking rock. Great movie, though, Brett. Uh-oh, Marion crashed. What do you mean you crashed? Like, as in you crashed your plane, or you crashed in the sim? Look at Original Happy and TNT. Wait, you're not in a hot air balloon, TNT. There's no way you're in a hot air balloon. Oh, you're in the A100. Why does it say hot air balloon? Oh, hot air balloon passengers. And we're getting an escort from our good friend, Original Happy, in the F-14. See, Vruden, you should be flying that right now. Where are you in your F-14, Vruden? Your plane crash? Oh, Marion, no! Oh, sorry to hear that, Marion. It happens, brother. Just wait, friends. I'll probably crash on approach, if not before. Again, this is what is this? The third time I've flown this plane. Third time. Like they say, third time's a charm, right? All right. So again, check out JD's. We're going to go ahead and increase our speed here. So this is how, think of this as your airspeed. And we're going to go ahead and bring this as we climb up. Let me look. There's a climb chart. I'm going to go to my JD's. He's got a chart here. So climb and cruise. If you're below 10,000 feet, which we're above that, up to flight level 240, we want to be at 560. So we're going to go 560 on this thing. So we want to be at 560. But it's actually 560 to, what does it say here? 560 to 610 kilometers per hour. So we'll go 560. We'll go on the bottom side of that. But now you're going to notice this is our airspeed indicator, and this is going to keep climbing. You notice because we have this VEL, which I'm not sure what that, it's got to be like kind of like your indicated airspeed. So it's going to pitch the nose down and up because, like, look at, we're not really climbing much anymore because the airplane's gaining that speed. That's because we have this VEL selected over here. And it's kind of hard. Now, at least you see some English here, like approach and that. We're going to use approach mode, Kyle, because we're doing ILS. So we will do approach mode later. Thank you, Silver Killer, dropping that wind wing. I feel so like, should I feel ashamed I'm not flying wind wing tonight? Like, we've flown wind wing, like, how many consecutive flights in a row? And they're great partners and do appreciate their support, but decided to go with the full Thrustmaster layout just because of the rudder type pedals here and obviously the yoke. Man, I can't wait to see the yoke when Wind Wing comes out with that Taurus yoke. Oh my gosh, it's going to be amazing. So if we go over here, we're going to see we're going to switch. We're about over and we're already turning. We got a message here, course to 216. Oh, that was something I could have selected. I think it's this. There we go. So it's showing us here. So what I did is hopefully it doesn't cause problems, but I clicked that button right there and you notice it's going to switch this to course. Hopefully I didn't mess something up right now. I'd be so pissed off if I ruined it. Nope, here we go. So there you got your needle up here and this is our course. So you can think of this is your HSI. And you notice we're intercepting our course line, and that's looking good. I forgot to click on that. Gordon, I didn't want to click on anything before I took off. Not even the rudder symphonetic. Not even the rudder pedals, Bats. No, I know, right? I don't know. I felt it was time to get back to the TPRs just for at least one stream, Bats. Am I allowed? Am I allowed, friends? Can I do the TPR pedals just for one night? I think you all let me, right? You're all good people. All good people here. So we're going to continue on climbing up. I love the TPRs. You know this, Bats. All right, so here we've got about 46 minutes. And about 5 minutes out, maybe 8 minutes out, we're going to start from SIE. And if you would look at the route information right here, you know, right down below here, right there, you can see my thumb. Right there. Oh, that's not the full route. Somebody type in exclamation FP, would you, into the chat? Because it's not showing there. But essentially, when we are outside of... Thank you, Bats. So we're outside of... let me go my route. SIE, that's our waypoint. We're going direct to SIE right now. So about 5 minutes or 8 minutes from SIE, we're going to start our descent profile. If somebody else knows of a better spot, let me know. Just let me know. I know. I would think Maple would be here too. He probably has to study, Bunny. Or he's pouting. He might be pouting because you're still ahead of him. You think you think he's pouting? He might be pouting. Look at you bats over there in the Ukraine livery and the Antonov. Does anybody else have that problem with your throttle sticking fully forward? Silver Killer. Oh, yes. The couch got him. That's right. There you go. Turn the engines down a little bit. It's so loud. That might be it, Silver Killer. Maybe the couch got him. Did somebody stick Maple in the couch victims in Discord? What's the transition altitude? That's a great question. What is the transition? Anyone know? I don't know what that's a great question. I should have done my homework there. I'll find it. Transition altitude is 10,000 feet. Speaking of, we'll go ahead and turn off the retract the landing lights. And go ahead and turn those lights off. Strobes can stay on. And I think we're good. Hey, old golfer 67's in the house, friends. Give it up to old golfer. What's up, old golfer? 10,000 feet is right, Marion. Marion, are you loading back in? You can always spawn on me, buddy. Just spawn right on top of me. I don't mind. What a pretty plane, though. I must say, now that I spent all this time learning how to fly this plane, well, actually, all the time I spent when I was doing the cold and dark, I spent like probably a good hour and a half this morning on the cold and dark procedure. And then I ran into the damn bug, and I spent half a day on trying to make sure we could still fly this. Chipper, this is all for you, man. Because I was like, if it wasn't for you, I'd be like, screw it, I'm hopping into another plane with all the bugs. But I wanted to make sure, yeah, I know, FS 2024, exactly. But I wanted to make it work for you, Chipper. You've been waiting for this a long time, my friend. So here it is finally for you, brother. Even Bunny said something about it. She's like, you know, Chipper Sneeze's been waiting forever, and you're finally doing this. But in any case, we are in it, and it's working so far so good. Let's say we're climbing up to flight level 300. Does anybody know? This is what surprised me about this plane. But it's so big. But one of the things, I'll give you some information here. So the takeoff is 11,500 feet. Of course, it depends on your weight, right? Landing's basically the same, 11,480 feet. The ceiling for this plane is 36,100 feet. Not extremely high. I mean, it's not like it's low, but it's not super high either. And the I thought I saw this. I think Vruden asked this. What is the cruise speed? Cruise speed's about 800 kilometers per hour, or 432 KIAS, so indicated airspeed. Marion says MSFS 2024 will not recognize a TFRP Thrustmaster rudder. Are you kidding me? My son has that one. Actually, my brother Brent gave my son Chipper the TFRPs. It definitely recognizes the TPR. Well, wait a minute now, Marion. Do you have it plugged in through like the T1600M? You know, it's got like that, what is it, the RJ... What's the phone connector? It's not RJ45. Whatever the connector is for the standard phone line. Remember the old analog phone lines? God, that's a thing of the past. But do you have it plugged in through your alien language? Do you have it plugged in through your controller? You might want to plug it in directly if you can. RJ11. Thank you, Low-Tech. Hey, Low-Tech, what's up? That's it, RJ11. Do you have the RJ11 cable plugged in? That might be a problem, Marion, because if you have the RJ11 plugged in through your controller, maybe that's the problem. Or maybe it's the reverse. I would try whatever you don't have it plugged in. So if you don't have it plugged in by RJ11, plug it in by RJ11. If you do have it plugged by RJ11, then try plugging it in by USB. See if you get better results and it gets recognized in 2024. That would be my suggestion. How's the sound? How's the mix? Are the levels good? I see I can speak alien as well. HOTAS 1. Oh, you got it plugged into the HOTAS 1. Try, does it have USB? If it has USB, try plugging it into your USB port. Might be worth a try. Civicilla. Oh, no USB? Oh. Well, that sucks. It doesn't have USB? No kidding. I think there's a, isn't there an adapter for it? I swear my brother dropped off an adapter for my son's computer. You might want to check to see if there's an adapter for it. Well, I guess I know what you need to do now, Marion. What does Marion need to do, friends? Chipper Sneeze needs to get either the Wind Wing Orion Rudder Pedals or the TPRs. That'll solve it right there, Marion Harris. Good old Chipper. Yeah, get the Wind Wing. Oh, Stream Deck V690 released today. Thank you, Low Tech. Good to know. Good to know. We are 35 minutes away from... What did I say? See, I wasn't going to do as long of a in-the-air flight because I knew this was going to take forever and a day to get started up by cold and dark. Like, all of you were... It was so funny. All of you were, like, chatting earlier today, like, oh, my gosh, SimFanatic's going to start this thing up in cold and dark, and it's going to be 6 engines. It's going to be, like, 3 hours before we're even up in the air. I know you guys. But, joke's on you. I got up in the air right away, didn't I? Of course, I had to cheat and not do a cold and dark, but I didn't want to run into problems, so I have an excuse, Low-Tech. Low-Tech says, my Verpal R1 Falcon rudders come next week. Fantastico! That's awesome. Yeah, my brother, I finally gave, Low-Tech, I gave my brother back his Verpals finally. My son had been using them. I had them to do a quick review. I never did a full review of them, by the way, but... I might have to get them again to put them up against the TPRs and the Wind Wing. They all have their own niche. I think they're all good rudder pedals. The TPRs, the Wind Wing Orions, the Verpals, they all have their niche, and that's what you got to do if you're a developer or a manufacturer, right? Vruden says, I think I might get the set of Charlie pedals at the FS Expo. Vruden, if you do that, I am going to smack you. I think he's going me, friends. I don't think he's going to buy those. I mean, you do what you want, Vruden. I'd advise against the Charlie pedals myself. I wasn't impressed with them. Again, I think Vruden's just trying to goat me here. Oh, you want him to match Alpha Bravo. Okay, well, that's your prerogative. You know what? I think they're a lot like Vruden. They're a lot like the CH. How many of you know CH products? They're a lot like the CH products, like the old CH products that would connect by parallel. Remember those days? I feel I need the complete set. Well, you do you, buddy. It's all plastic, though. Get yourself the TPR, the Verpals, or the Orions. You get some metal. Heavy metal, Vruden. You're a heavy metal guy, right? You don't even use them? You don't use the rudder pedals? Truth be told, I don't use the rudder pedals other than when I'm taking off and when I'm landing, of course, and when I'm taxiing. That's like the only time I really use the rudder pedals. Now, if I'm doing GA, I do use them for the coordinated turns, but you really don't have to do a whole hell of a lot with them. You could get away without doing coordinated turns in Microsoft Flight Simulator. We have 35 people in here, friends. Thank you. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the SimFanatic Show and the SimFan family in chat. Glad to have you all here. Matt Hawkins is in here. Says, hi, people. Hope all is well. All is well, Matt Hawkins. How's it going, buddy? Are you ready for the fall? No. God, we're just in the spring. Finally, the things are, like, blossoming. The trees are leaving out. We had a 80, what was it? Today in Ames, it was like 84 degrees. It was awesome. And we had a little bit of a storm come through, but it was beautiful weather. I'm so ready, friends, for some warm weather. Finally. So we can wait for football season, right, Matt? We can wait. All right, we're still climbing up to, well, we're right at 30,000 feet, so we're leveling off. We should be leveling off. So if you see up here, we got 9,200. Think of this as your altitude for your autopilot, and you'll notice that the plane should be leveling off. Here we go. Altitude came on. AP nav is on, and course stabilization's on, and you should see this vertical speed indicator should be dropping down here. We've got 500 on here. Let's see what we want for cruise. I think we're at a good cruise speed. We don't need to really go any faster. Bunny and Kangaroo are up ahead of us. I got Bats and TJ Turner, some Macau back there. How are you guys doing? Are you keeping up? Oh, there's Maple. There's Maple. Maple Leaf is in the house. How's it going, Maple? You just let Bunny get, I don't know, about an hour and, what did you get, Bunny? About an hour and a half ahead of Maple. Now here comes the time. Somebody's going to do the time. Top hours, there it is. Bats just dropped it just to get Maple going. How you doing, Maple? Low-Tech says, Symphonic, the Virpil VPC Ace. That's what my brother had. Pedals are discontinued and replaced by the R1 Falcon. Oh, I did not know that. Low-Tech, yeah, hell of a memory, because you remember what I was flying with my brother's pedals, right? That's good to know. I did not know that. TNT says, Blue Skies all. TNT, you're not leaving, are you? Did I miss something, TNT? Did you crash? Or are you just saying Blue Skies to everybody that's here? There's Tashi back there. And 911, when did you sneak in here, N911? Good to see you. Bunny up there, Kangaroo Original, Happy, Silver Killer. TNT, did you drop off? Oh, TNT's probably mad because I went above transition altitude. And I didn't do my thing. If he's still in here, and he asked me to, I might just yet do it. Look at that! We got another subscriber, Sky Dreamer. Sky Dreamer, everybody, welcome Sky Dreamer to our friendly home here. Sky Dreamer just subscribed. Sky Dreamer, if you're here, could be subscribing from watching a video or something from the channel, but Sky Dreamer, if you are here watching, welcome to the family, my friend. Matt Hawkins giving you a shout out along with Zach Cool. Thing I'd like that, Zach. Dropping the Bunny. Skyrockets in flight, afternoon delight. That's right, Bunny. Silver Killer doing this. Welcome to Sky Dreamer. Good to see you, Sky Dreamer. Thank you for joining if you are here. If not, well, we're glad to have you here anyway. And we've got Carwin Davies is in the house, friends. Carwin, welcome to the live stream. Says, good afternoon, everyone, in Symphonetic. I got back from the Christchurch from Wellington 3 days ago. And Christchurch was fog at night, and pilots landed safely, but rough and fog. No kidding. And that's quite the approach there. Carwin, it's good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us, Carwin. Welcome, welcome. We're at 38 now, friends. Welcome, everybody. Good to see you here with the friends and family. I did some biking today, friends. I got my bike out. I rode it. I got some Morning Bell coffee. It's a local roastery. Of those of you that like coffee, they make great coffee. Although it's $20 for a 12-ounce bag of coffee. It's a little steep. But like anything in this world, if you want the good stuff, it does cost you, right? All right. But anyway, I did a bike ride. I think I'm going to make an objective for my bike ride other than exercise. I'm going to ride my bike downtown. So I rode downtown Ames. It's not that far away. Takes about 20 minutes. And then I got my coffee and rode back. Bag of coffee, exactly, Maple. $20 for a 12-ounce. It's not even a pound of coffee. But it was actually just roasted today. So actually, after I get done, I might make myself an Irish coffee. Don't ask me what this is. Maple says, what the? Coffee is nasty both in taste and smell. But, oh, come on, Captain Howdy. Now shame on you. It's good for you. It's better than some of the stuff that's out there. There, Captain Howdy. Yeah, but coffee is priceless. It is. See, Buckle Bunny knows. It is priceless, Bunny. Captain Howdy says, no shame on you. You're not a coffee drinker? What, you drink tea? Captain Howdy, are you one of those tea drinkers? You put your little pinky out and you're like, ooh, it tastes like a little spout of tea. Ooh, it's so delicious. That's my, my horrible British accent, by the way. Bat says coffee equals negative. What's up with that? Matey! Matey's in the house. Matey, good to see you. Matey says hello, Symphonetic, and everyone. Good to see you, Matey. Brett, are you still out there? Brett Plays is in here. Did somebody drop in the exclamation BP for Brett? I bet you did, Silver Killer, earlier. If not, would somebody do that, please? Yeah, hopefully Brett's still here. We've got Silver Killer says, bag of coffee is a couch repellent, Maple Leaf. And so, wow! Wow! You guys don't like coffee? Seriously? CP65 says coffee is proven to be good for your health, but only in moderation. That is true, CP65. You're a wise, wise man, my friend. Brett Plays is still here. There you go. There you go. Do check out our good friend Brett Plays YouTube channel. Click on that and go give him a sub and a like if you would. Tell him, hey, from Symphonetic family, we love you, Brett. Good to see you, Governor. Lowtech420 says, and I thought this Australian and I know, right? And I thought his Australian accent was bad. Hell, my American accent is bad, Low-Tech, truth be told. Maple Leaf says, coffee is amazing when I'm not tired. Actually, coffee is amazing for me, Maple, when I am tired. Like, nothing like getting up in the morning and having a little spot of coffee. I totally know that's what Captain Howdy does. Is Captain Howdy a tea drinker? Did he answer me? Tea is nasty. Oh, tea is nasty. He did answer me. Tea is nasty. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of tea. My wife likes tea. She loves, you know what she loves? She's an addict, friends. She's an addict. She needs help. She needs all your help. She is a Starbucks addict. Starbucks is ridiculous. You want to talk about cost of... I'll tell you what, I'd rather spend the $20 on a 12-ounce bag of coffee and get, 6 to 8 cups of coffee out of it than spending the exorbitant amount of money in Starbucks. But she loves Starbucks, and, you know, I've got my own vices, so I guess that's fine. But she loves chai... What is it? Chai latte? Is that right? Chai latte? Is that right? Chai latte? Iced chai latte. That's right. Iced chai latte. And she does, instead of 5 pumps, she does, well, no, instead of 6 pumps, she does 5 pumps. Tea, coffee is all good, Zach Cole says. See, Zach's a coffee drinker and a tea drinker. Nice. Buckle Bunny says, yes, coffee can be good for you. When here are some benefits. Lower risk of disease. Moderate coffee consumption is linked to a lower likelihood of type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and certain cancers. See, there you go. Straight from the bunny's mouth. Right there. Coffee is good for you. Bat says, then Dr. Pepper. My wife loves... Actually, she likes Mr. Pibb better than Pepper. My son loves Dr. Pepper. My wife loves... she loves Mr. Pibb. Frankly, to me, they both taste the same. What do you all think? Do they taste the same? Like Mr. Pibb? Now, here's a big one that's different. My grandma, God rest her soul, she loved Diet Pepsi. I don't know if there's any Diet Pepsi lovers in here. That stuff is disgusting, although I love Diet Coke. I'm a frequent Dunkin' Donuts customer. There you go, matey. Chai latte. There you go, to Carlin. That's what she likes. Bunny says, if it's on the internet, it's true. Yeah. Exactly, Bunny. Just like pigs fly. And the earth is flat, right? Zach Cole says, I hate diet soda. Gotta have the sugar. Actually, Zach, truth be told, it's better for you to have sugar. Oh, I'm surprised you say that, Bunny. Krispy Kreme, that is like the worst, absolute worst possible donut you can eat, like calorie-wise. And Cookie Crumble is best. Yeah, Cookie Crumble is good. You got that right. Pigs fly ice smoker. Yes, Captain Howdy, indeed. Indeed. Yes. In your smoker, in my smoker, in Silver Killer smoker, in Delta smoker, hell, almost everybody's smoker, except for those of us in here that are vegan or vegetarian, right into any of our smokers. Carwin, for me, coffee has caffeine, which I don't drink, although Coke has it as well. Exactly. So I don't mind a little caffeine. I don't mind it a little bit. So, Buckle doesn't eat donuts. But Krispy Kreme donuts are more yummy than Icky Picky Dunkin'. You don't eat donuts, but you just said you do. You say you eat Krispy Kreme donuts. I'm so confused. CP65 says not all of us can afford a smoker. There you go, CP. Hell, you know what? Just grab yourself. You can still use the kettle. I think Kyle's still in here. Kyle loves the Weber kettle, right? All's Flat Simmer is in the house, friends. Let's give it up to All's Flat Simmer, mate. What's up, Shane? Look at All's Flat Simmer. You just made Shane's day. You just made Maple Leaf's day. I just said Oz Flight Simmer, you made Shane's day. You are Shane, by the way. I meant to say you just made Maple's day. Good to see you, Oz Flight Simmer. Do check out Flight Sim Mods and Oz Flight Simmer's channel, mate. I did get this up in the air. I had to work out the kinks, Shane. There's some bugs happening with this thing, but we got it off the ground, and we're flying in the sky, high in the sky. We got Tashi Draco, TJ Turner back there, Cordial Cloud, N911, Bats back there, Bunny's still with us, flying high, Kangaroo, and Silver Mother Killer. By the way, I'm even when I bleep it out, you all think I'm yelling the F-bomb, but I'm not, because my daughter is with her boyfriend right outside the studio, so it's just for effect. I'm not really swearing. The only time I really swear is when I'm in a members-only stream when we're flying or playing Call of Duty. I can't help myself when it's time for Call of Duty. Oz Flight Simmer with the helicopter as well, mate. Evening, everyone. Hope you're all well. Well, we are well, and how are you, good friend Shane? It's good to see you. Hey, Mr. Symphonetic. Actually, my Aussie accent is far better. Shane, you missed my British accent. I was doing the little T thing, and it was stupendous. What? Make sure she keeps her door open. What did I miss? Oh, yeah. No, none of that, right? Yeah. Carwin Davies says, never seen you fly this Symphonetic. No, this is the first time, Carwin. This is the inaugural flight, at least for us, or for me. Shane, have you ever flown this in 2024? Have you flown this plane? Blue skies to you, Shane? Yeah, this is a, I don't know. I've only landed it twice, so we'll see what happens. And the first time I went to land it, I freaking stalled it and crashed and burned. And the second or the third, I don't know, but it's looking pretty good so far. What movie's that? Somebody's gonna get that movie. That movie quote. Don't jinx it for Silver. Yeah, I know, right? Top Gun, Sci-Fi 2142. You've got it, buddy. You got it. That was Top Gun. God, I can't get it. I can't fool any of you. I cannot stump any of you when it comes to the movie quotes. Brett plays Flop Gun. Flop Gun in my. Yep, that's fair. That's totally fair. That's totally fair, Brett. You got me, buddy. You got me. You got me. Oh, shoot. Howdy, y'all. Sci-Fi says, howdy, Sci-Fi. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us tonight. 39 in here. Thank you, friends, for joining us tonight. It's good to see you. We're doing a pretty short flight, actually. We've got about 10 minutes, and we're going to start our descent profile already. Might have to play a little Call of Duty or something later. I've got to go back to work. I've been out of the office. We took my daughter for a campus visit. Like y'all to know that she's been accepted and is accepted to a musical theater program, and it was pretty cool. The director and actually and one of the main faculty people for their musical theater program in Michigan, not the University of Michigan, but it's in Michigan, and they're both from Broadway, have a lot of connections, so we feel pretty good. They recruited her. They were like, come on, join in. It's pretty cool guys too, by the way, and she liked the campus, so we're excited. We're excited. Thank you, Silver. Thank you. Look at that original happy. COD6 Captain, yeah. I might play a little Call of Duty later. I don't know. We'll see how, because it's not that late. My God, it's only an hour? And I'm already talking about Top of Descent? I played some today. I haven't played it for a while, but remember the last time I played it, Bunny. Brett Bruh? Oh, Bet Bruh. Oh, Bunny, you'd pick on Maple. I bet you'd pick on him. See, we got to get Captain Howdy in there because Maple Leaf thinks he can take Captain Howdy out. I kind of want to see that. Symphonac, when will I get to play Call of Duty? You can play it tonight, Captain Howdy. Yeah, BS. Just buy the game. Exactly, Maple. You tell him, Maple. Captain Howdy's holding out for me to get it. I'll get the Max 8, Captain. Look I'm flying. It only took me 3 years to get this plane and fly it for Chipper Sneeze. How fast am I going right now? You want ground speed, Bruden, or what? Ground speed, I'm going 433 knots. We got Tashi Draco. Oh, I'm going to turn off the... here, let me get a shot of this. TJ Turner and Well, I want to get it with you guys, your nameplates here. I'll get the rest of you, too. But then I want to get this without... Oh, shit. What's going on? My controller's not working. Why? Oh, there it goes. There we go. Okay, so I want to get a shot of that. Jeez, it's going crazy. It's like... Okay, I want to get Kangaroo, Silver Killer, and Buckle Bunny in here. Buckle Bunny, where are you going? You're way over there. All right, I got Original Happy there. And let's see. Yeah, Original Happy right there. Looking good, guys. Thank you for the escort. Tashi and Original Happy. I'm following the line. Oh, okay. You're going direct then, right? Bunny's going direct. I should have known that. I should have known that, Bunny. I know you like going direct. All right, I am going to be happy as copying my gimmick. Oh, there you go. Don't ask me where I am going. I get asked that all the time. I don't know. I'm just going. That's fair. That's fair. You do your direct path, Bunny. You don't let nobody tell you differently. All right. Whatever works, right? All right. I am going to... Look at this, Vruden. I've been doing a lot of outside shots just for you, buddy. You always get on my ass about it, but here you go. We got the... AN-225. Did our good friend Flight Simmer ever answer my question? Like, he always gives me crap for not answering, not responding to messages in here, and yet I am verbally asking him, and he didn't even respond, did he? God, I hope he didn't respond, or I'm going to feel like the biggest ass. 13:33. All right. All right, I'm going to take a quick break. Give me about 3 to 4 minutes, and then we'll come back. Actually, I better... Well, I don't... Well, let's go ahead, and we're going to set this before I leave. And this isn't going to auto-descend. It's almost like the Airbus, where you got to set it and before... And you got to click something, and I'll show you that in a minute if it works. Let's see. 900 meters. So we're going to have to set this to 900. So I'm going to pull this to 9... A little bit more. There we go. 900 meters. Look at that. 900 meters. So that is approximately our intercept, Kyle. You know what our intercept is? 900 meters is like 3,000 feet or close to it. It's an approximate thing. I don't remember any response. Yeah, I didn't see it either, CP. And Ruden says I better... Oh, there it is. I did respond, you drop kick. You did? You did not. Who are you kidding? Let me see. I'm looking, Flight Simmer. Did he? Nope, don't fly it, own it, but don't... Oh, there it is. Okay. See? God dang it. Now I look like the... Don't I look like the... hole? Nick. I apologize, Shane. You did answer. Here I was trying to... Damn it. Hard to get him on something, don't it? Always try, and I never get him. Hey, you know what, Shane? This is the first... I've had this plane forever like you, and I finally am flying it for Chipper Sneeze tonight. And all of you, of course, but Chipper Sneeze has been asking for this for years. Years. Man, years. And years. All right, friends, I am going to take a quick bio break because I got to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Potty break time, Fruit. You better go get yourself an orange whip, and I'll be right back, friends. Don't go anywhere, because if you do, I know it. I'll know it. There's 38 of you right now. And I want to see 38 when I get back. Please? Okay, I'll be right back, friends. All right, friends, thank you for sticking around. Back with ya. And we are going to be descending here shortly, I do believe. Bat's right on top of me. Holy shnikes, look at him right on top of me. Anybody want to play a little Call of Duty later tonight? Anybody want to watch a members-only Call of Duty live stream and see me get all messed up and, well, not messed up, but I mean upset? Captain Howdy, dude, just get the game. You know I'm good for it. And quite frankly, Captain Howdy, I'm a little disappointed that you would think I would not come through if I tell you I would get the Max 8 in the A350. You know I will. Dude, just get the Call of Duty. Vruden, you can watch. Usually what I do, friends, if for Call of Duty, I'll usually live stream it within Discord. So if you join our Discord, so what I'll usually do is I will, holy cow, we turn the music down. Sorry about that. I'll usually, I'll do a members only on YouTube, but if you want to check it out, you can also join, because I usually stream it within, when I do Call of Duty, I'll stream it within Discord, and usually I'm in a voice channel with the group here, so there's a lot, so don't worry about it. If you're not a member, you can still see it. Just be a member of our Discord server, and you can jump in there. Don't forget the Mad Dog, right, Silver Killer? Exactly. So many... I'll tell you what, friends. So many planes, so little time. You all know this, right? I mean, seriously. That's what it is for all of us, right? So many planes, so little time. Or so many planes, so few dollars, right? That's sometimes the case, too. I know. All right, we got to start descending. So what we're going to do is let's go ahead and start our descent. And so what we're going to do is we're going to come over here, and we're going to bring this down to about, we're going to start with about 2,000. So this is about 2,000. You're going to do your vertical descent. And then what we're going to have to do is we're going to click on H3 here to get this started. Now you're going to see it starting to descend. You'll see the auto throttle will automatically pull out. And you'll see this dip down to about 2,000. So we're going to start dropping about 2,000 feet. Oh, look at Bats right on top of us. What are you, trying to mate with me, Bats? What's going on there, buddy? Come on. How about a little safe space here, Bats? All right, so look at those contrails, by the way. Beautiful. That was hit. Bats, stop touching. Oh, yes. That was hot. Oh, Bats, brother. So yeah, this plane is a little bit crude, but it's actually a pretty fun plane, truth be told. And I really want to do a cold and dark. I get that the live stream tonight's going to be a little bit shorter than you're all used to, but that's okay. It's more about quality than quantity, right? As they say, CFF. What's up, CFF? By the way, is in the house. CFF 121 says we'll talk about it in the debrief. There you go. That's how you get more 225s, right? Hey, you know what? We should see if we could get All's Flight Simmer to play Call of Duty. He'll never play Call of Duty. He'll never play Call of Duty. He'll maybe join us in voice, but he'll never play Call of Duty because he's afraid of getting his butt kicked by Maple Leaf. I mean, that'd be like the worst thing, right, Shane? Like to actually get your butt kicked by Maple, of all people? Vriden's like, oh, here we go. Poor Maple. Hey, somebody drop in the exclamation top hours. I want to see how far Buckle Bunny's ahead of Maple Leaf right now. How far is she? Maple is like this close. This close. Like an hour away from being on top. There you go. Up. You got a space in there, Silver. Oh, it still worked. Okay. Let's see here. But oh, that's points. Which one is the time? Top points is Buckle Money. Johnny Mon's, I mean, geez, you're all way behind her because she never spends her points. There we go. Top hours. There you go. Maple, you probably fell behind. You're probably like 2 hours behind her now. Let's see. Buckle Money at 160.17. Oh, yeah. No, not quite 2 hours. About an hour and a half behind her. All you got to do is play your cards right, Maple. You'll get ahead of her. She'll be busy with something, right? And then you can make your move. Oh, shoot. Too funny. Maple says I know. All right, we're going to be coming in here to Warsaw. And we got Bats, Original Happy. Original Happy's rocking his rudder pedals right there. Tashi's back there. Let's see. Bunny, did you land already? Where's everybody at? What the fudge? TJ Turner back there. Wait, I'm not seeing everyone. Oh, there you are, Silver. I got you. CP says not going to happen now. I know. What do I have to type? Nope, I'll be logged on my iPhone and just say hi. You're behind me? Oh. How'd I miss you? Where are you at? What? Are you... see ya. Don't... Oh, there you are. I see you. I see you. You're off to my, what, approximately 7 o'clock? Original Happy back there. Let me get a screenshot of this. I'm a Proper Geezer's in the house, friends. Let's give it up to I'm a Proper Geezer. Everybody say hello in chat to I'm a Proper Geezer. Howdy, SimFan in chat. How's y'all doing on the amazing channel? Thank you, I'm a Proper Geezer. We're doing well, my friend. Thanks for joining in on this Wednesday night, hump day. All right, so now we're making our way, and we've got a alert. Let's see what our alert is. Alert. Set course to 267, approach VNAV profile. All right. So I'm going to actually go ahead and I'm going to go over and select. You can't see this right now. Actually, if I turn off my face. If I go over here and I go back and I go to, why is this skipping? I go to procedure and I hit activate approach. Now you're going to see it's going to go to 534. So now if we go over here, it's going to actually go over to 534, which is right here. And then if I put my face back on and we go over here, now you can see it's coming into 534. And that's why we want to be down. Oh, we need to go set our... Let's go ahead and set our ILS information here. So this is over on the navigators. So you can see they actually have 4 people in this plane controlling it. So I think it's at 110.3. What is it? Let me go to my Navigraph charts. 110.3 is our... So we'll go over here, and we're going to do 110.3. That's the captain, and then we're going to go over to our first officer and do 110.3 over here. And this is going to come in later. Course selected up here is... course is going to be 326. So we're going to go 326. Thank you, Silver Killer. 326 over here. Again, appreciate it, Silver. Silver mother... What the fudge? 326. Thank you, Silver Mother Fudden Killer. I said Fudden. Fudden. I don't know. I don't feel really good about this landing. Hopefully it'll work out. So we got 326, and then you'll notice over here we got the ILS programmed in here 110.30, and we're going to go to approach mode here in a little bit. Bruden says, or VFR conditions even. Yeah, no. We could do a complete... You're right, Bruden. We can do... And I like that, right? We could do a complete visual approach. What's the airport altitude? Bunny asks. It's a great question. Airport altitude... Give me a second. Buckle Bunny. Just fly it. That's right, Bruden. 560. There you go. 560. Our intercept is at 3,000 feet. And that brings up a good point. 573 is our radar minimum. So we're going to go down here. And 573 feet equals... What is that, Kyle? For meters. Let me see. I can't remember. So actually, this is good. I can show this to y'all. So the EFB actually has a nice little conversion pad. So we go to converter here, and you can type in 573, and what's going to tell you is your meters. So about 175 meters, okay? So if we go back over here to our radar altitude and do 570... Wait, what? That doesn't seem right. Okay, 175. 175. So we go over here. That's better. So I can click on this, and I'm going to drag this over to about 170. That's 150 to 175. There's our radar for our minimums. So we got that set. Ostfladsima says, I can't stay long today. Have a great rest of your week. Blue skies 99. And let's say it to Mr. Ostfladsima. Thank you for joining us. And this is for you. Oh, slide similar. That's all I'm doing. Thank you, Shane, for joining. You all thought I was going to do the Symphonic Shuffle. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. 1,000 points of light. Not going to do it. Oh, too funny. Shane, thanks for joining us. Blue skies to you, my friend. Everybody give him some blue skies. Let's send Shane off with some blue skies in chat, shall we? Let's give him some blue skies here, friends. Here's some blue skies. Hell, we'll even throw in a couple STDs. Hell, I'm going to give him four STDs to him. His wife called me weird because I did that. CP65 says D's. It's something I don't do that often anymore, CP. Kind of got my act together. And where the hell am I? We're still descending. And we are going through 12,000 feet. Or 3,000 feet. How far are we? 2 minutes, 16 seconds. This is perfect. This is good. This looks good. Yeah, airspeed. Thank you, Bats. I was just thinking that too. We're gonna drop this to about 380. There we go. Thank you, Bats. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the speed brake. Thank you, Bats. I was just thinking that, Bats. Hey, Aviation Spotter's in the house, friends. Welcome, Aviation Spotter. Thank you for not. Aviation Spotter. Good day. All right, we get down to about 400. We're going to go ahead and put in some flaps here. Actually, I need to... Let's go 2 notches of flaps. Now we can continue to descend. Let's go ahead and pull out the auto throttle and pull the levers all the way out. And let's get this thing descending. Keep her dropping about to 4,000 here. Did you ever put the flaps up? Yeah, I had the flaps up. Now we're going to do our approach mode here. We're passing through 7,000 feet. Let's go ahead and get our landing lights on. Landing lights are on. Oh, God. All right. Oh, shit. 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 Get off the throttle. We're stalling. I knew that was going to happen. Son of a bitch. We're screwed. We're screwed. God damn it. Ah, son of a bitch. I knew it. I went... Oh, shit! I knew it. I knew that was going to happen. I freaking knew it. God dang it. I flippin' knew it. I like looked down and I'm like, oh no, I've got my... Alright, we're going to go back up here. Son of a bitch. The nose down. We're going to pretend that didn't happen. We're just going to pretend that didn't happen. Damn it. Go figure. I need an airport. Kabloom. Oh, yeah, I'll have to read what LRM said. I don't know, Kyle. I'll have to see. Oh, god dang it. I freaking knew it. Like, I should have been watching that speed. I wasn't watching my airspeed. Took all my airspeed out, and then I did that. Explosion would have been huge. Yes, it would have. Son of a gun. Well, at least Shane left before that happened. Budge! Damn it! I freaking knew it too. Yeah, well. Damn it. There's Silva Killer. With his A300. Looking beautiful, as always, as usual. Bruton says, I landed fine for me, but I didn't stall it. I gotta go to approach. Is it this one? Can't remember which one. Is it that one? I think it's that one. Is it that one? That one? I have no idea. Captain Howdy. Everyone remember this moment and where you were in life. Shit. Alright, we're gonna drop the gear. Fudge. I knew I was gonna do that too. I just had this feeling, like, damn it, not watching my speed. This thing, that's the thing to take away from here. It's easy for it to get away from you, friends. Shit. Can't believe it. Actually, I can believe it. Oh, what are you doing, auto throttle? No, watch, it's gonna stall again. Don't stall again, damn it. Okay, I'm done with the autopilot. The autopilot wants to kill me. Yeah, exactly, Bruden. Just fly the damn plane. You did say that 15 minutes ago, Bruden. You're right. I should just listen to you. Before we all died. I know, Bruden. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I should have listened to you. Never trust the auto throttle. Exactly, CP. Good gravy. Freaking death. You ended up in the woods, Bunny? Oh, no. Original Happy still giving me an escort here. You can go full flaps. Yeah, we're just going to hand fly this. I need to climb back up to 3,000 feet here. Let's get back up to 3,000. I'm teeter-tottering right around that frickin' stall again. A reason I despise 2024, you can't add fuel in flight. You can actually, Bunny. Somebody should show Bunny. I can't do it right now, but you can do that. I should show you. I'm too busy right now to do that, but I'd like to show you how you can do it. Actually, I might be able to. What you want to do, Bunny, is go to your EFB, go to your airplane down here, go to flight performance, go to mass and balance, and then go to fuel. And so you can add fuel, but what you need to make sure is when you add it, say load an aircraft after you do that. That's how you can get fuel. Look at that. I can do that on the fly. I just can't fly this damn plane without crashing it. Buckabine says, keep flying Symphony. Now I'm playing COD. Ugh, I can't remember all that. Well, you can go back. I've got it recorded. That's why I got it recorded. No worries. Silver Killer. Can't believe I freaking did that. Crash this damn thing. I know you can all believe it. Original Happy can believe it. Silver Killer can believe it. You need to relax. This plane is huge and massive. Exactly. And it's Russian, too. Rudin. I'm getting some turbulence here. A little bit of turbulence. Yep, watch the speed. She's definitely the right wing wants to dip on me. Okay, I need to be at 3,000 feet. I'm a little high. Hear that outer marker going. Magic. That right wing keeps dipping. You see it? Really wanting to dip on me. Was that F-14? A little high here. All right, get back on the glide slope. Got to crab her a little bit here. Play your ass into the center line. There you go. Wait for her to say minimums. Looks like approach is looking pretty good here. Colonel Indiana Longnuts, how's it going, man? Minimum. Reversers. Welcome to Warsaw. Well, second time's a charm, right? I'll give it a 6. I'll take it, Bruden. I'll take it. Welcome to Warsaw, friends. Hopefully, those of you that just joined us don't go back and see me crash this thing and stall it out of the sky, because I definitely did that. Oh, my goodness. All right. Splitters up. Flaps up. Yeah, not for the faint of heart. All right. Let's see. Who's still coming in here? 11-mile final for Kyle. Let's pick Kyle up here and see where he's at, friends. Where's Kyle? Oh, there. I see Silver Killer. I see TJ Turner. Oh, I'm about 30 miles out, Zach says. Pirate Battle, greetings, Symphonic from Vancouver in Canada. Welcome, Tony. How's it going, Tony? Good to see you, my friend. Tony, you missed me stall the Antonov and crash and burn. And then I just slew it up, and then I had a much better landing the second time around, but it was only my third time landing it. I'm definitely not batting 500 with this plane. Here comes Silver Killer. Taking flying lessons from? Oh, no. This plane is not easy, man. I don't know. Tony, have you flown the Antonov? The Antonov is not really easy. I got behind the power. I was saying it to everybody that was in here. I'm like, don't get behind the power curve. And then I did get behind the power curve and frickin' stalled it and died. Here comes Silver Killer. And the A300 600. Silver Killer. Then Kyle back there. Here comes Silver. Silver's really liking the... Now, Silver, this isn't the premium, right? Or is this the premium? Maybe that's why I have the house livery. Silver Killer. Ooh. I floated a bit there too, buddy. No worries. Nice landing, Silver. Let's give it up to Silver Killer, can we, friends? Chat. We are missing Aces. I know, Captain Howdy. Aces is supposed to be in here, and I don't know where. You know, why is he? He's got the new computer build. TJ Turner coming in. Looks like a nice approach. Nice. Oh, TJ Turner has it right now. Let's give it up to TJ Turner. Nice job, TJ. Kyle's coming in. We still have an N911 Cordial Cloud back there. Here comes Kyle. Oh, Kyle's flying the A300. Kyle, I thought you were flying the AN-225. Captain always says, or I'm sorry, Matey says, that's the one I want to wish list for 2024 A300. There you go, Matey. The premium or the regular? See, I have the regular one, so I installed they've got a 2024 compatible one. But Silver Killer, you were saying the I&I Builds has a premium version of the A300 that is native to 2024. Correct me if I'm wrong. Here comes Kyle. In the A300 as well. Boom. 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 Nice job there, Kyle. Oh, you got the 2020. That's what I have, matey. Kyle has it right now. Kyle's in the lead. Who else is still landing? I see Cordial Cloud back there. I see Cordial Cloud and N911. I got the 2020. That's one I want in wish list for 2024. Yeah. All right, N911 and Cordial Cloud. How far are you guys out? Or do we close it out? I don't even know if those guys are like that close. Mine won't work in 2024? Oh. I'm coming. I'm way at trying to get there faster. Oh, you're at VNE? All right, where am I? And where the hell was I? There's Silver Killer. Thank God Shane didn't see me crash. He had just rubbed it in.
Humans, what have you learned?
Hey, Richard Clarkson here. Richard, welcome to the live stream. It's a short one tonight. We might try to get a little Call of Duty in. I gotta eat first, and then I might jump into Call of Duty with some of you. What is this in the sky? What the hell is that? Hey, Silver Killer, you left some smoke out in the atmosphere. Good to see you, Richard. Thanks for joining us tonight. Good to see you, my friend. If you haven't smashed the thumbs up button and have done a like yet, please do so. Greatly appreciate it, my friends. And Marion Harris, Chipper Sneeze. I don't know if Marion Harris is still here, but you know, we did this stream, and he's been waiting for this. And his plane crashed. Well, he had his simulator crash, and then his plane crashed, kind of like me. And I told you so. I told you, Chipper. I was hoping that it would be an uneventful night, but here we are. Symphony, that is your plane parts. Yeah, Captain, how did I get it? For sure, brother. Yep. It happens. It happens. That guy says he plays in 2020 still. Oh, yes. Oh, where's N911? N911, where are you at? We got Cordial Cloud coming in. Cheers, friends. It got so warm today, I decided to break out the Moscow Mules. Been missing those. All right, here comes Cordial Cloud is in the A330 Beluga, if you remember that. He was coming in with that. That guy says nice and cool here. Got it. I keep thinking that little puff of smoke is a plane, and it's not. Zach Cool is on final. Awesome. Well, we're here, buddy. N911, where are you at? All right. All of a sudden, Cordial Cloud's just going to pop out of nowhere. You know this. Oh, that guy's behind Cordial. Okay. Coming on to final then? Yep, okay. Got it, that guy. I still don't see your plane. You're about, ooh, that's a bad number. About 6.5 miles out. That guy's 13 miles. Well, we're waiting for you guys. Like we say, leave no sim fan behind, right? 5.5 miles out. I could almost pull this up to the... Here, let's do this. Damn it. What the hell? I dropped my controller. It's all over the place. Hold on. See, now I dropped my controller. Now it reset. Damn it! Get back over here with Silver Killer to watch Cordial Cloud come in. Is he any closer, Silver? And what happened to Silver? He's missing. Oh, here we go. Here's Cordial in the Beluga. Here he comes. Let's see how he does, friends. Think he can land it? Can he take it? Can he take the gold away from Kyle? Let's see if he can take it away from Kyle. Here he comes. It's actually kind of crazy that it does actually look like a beluga whale, right? Kyle shut down the engines with a total of 0.6 left in the tanks. That's awesome, man. Nice job. Nice fuel management there, Kyle. Did you have enough for 45 minutes after your next, your alternate route, alternate airport? Would hate to see you drop out of the sky, Kyle. Kyle says, Oh, good stuff. Here comes that good old beluga whale with Cordial Cloud in there. Almost looks like he has shades on in that plane. Good old beluga. Oh, there's the Antonov back there. Got lucky and made it anyway. Look at this. Ooh, baby. Nicely done, Cordial. That's awesome, buddy. Nicely done. Let's give it up to Cordial Cloud. Unfortunately, it wasn't quite good enough to beat Kyle, but it was a damn good landing there, buddy. Nice job. Nice job. All right, here comes N911, a.k.a. that guy, in the Antonov. Now he's going to show us how to do it. Here he goes. A little long, it's all right. You did good. You did good. CP, what would you give Cordial Cloud on that one? I bet he gives you a... He'll give you an 8, I bet. 7 or an 8, I bet. I'm guessing. All right, here comes N911. Yep, there it is, a 7. CP gave you a 7. I'd take that. All right, that guy coming in. Bringing it home with his Antonov right here. I don't know if Rudin... Yeah, Rudin's still here. Okay, I gotta go. Blue Sky Spots. Rudin, thanks so much for joining us. Rudin, if you're still here, thanks, buddy. As Rudin told me, he said, it's a big beast. Just go easy, relax. Relax and fly it in, as we did. Second time. We won't talk about the first time. Look at this. Just watching landing. There you are, Rudin. Oh, it's just a little short, but that is actually probably the best Antonov landing we've seen yet tonight. Nice job, that guy. Let's give it up, everybody in chat, to that guy, to Bats, to TJ Turner, Tashi Draco, Cordial Cloud, Summer Kyle winning that one. Let's give it up to Summer Kyle taking it. Summer Kyle nailing it, buddy. You nailed it. I'm even going to put you in the books right now. The landing challenge winner for tonight, Summer Kyle. Good job, Kyle. I want to say thank you to all of you, my moderators, my long-timers, my short-timers, and everybody in between. Zach Cool, keeping it cool. Thank you for joining tonight. Rudin the Great, good to see you. Rudin the Great. CP6565, thank you for joining. Maple Leaf, Buckle Bunny, thank you. Greg Feaster in here. Greg, thanks for joining us. If you haven't smashed the thumbs up button, please do a like before you leave, if you would. Bats, thank you so much, Bats. Richard Clark, thank you, Richard, for being here. Appreciate it. Silver Mother Killer. Thank you, Silver. Appreciate you being here as well, Silva. TJ Turner, the butter machine, he says. Again, that guy, Cordial Cloud, back creeping cool. Captain Howdy. Go get Call of Duty, man. Matey. Thank you, Matey, for joining tonight. And Tony Beto, thank you for joining tonight as well. Colonel Indiana Longnuts. Drop by just to say hello. Matt Hawkins, thank you for joining us. Thank you again, Vruden, and let's see, who did I miss? Nick H, Original Happy, Greg Feaster, and everyone else. And all of you that have watched, thank you so much. We will see you on Saturday. Remember, it's Mother's Day this weekend, friends, so don't forget the Mother's Day gifts and the cards and the flowers and whatnot. But, friends, thank you so much for making my night this Wednesday night. If you are a member, I might be playing a little Call of Duty here. I got to get some grub. I got to get something to eat. Take my eyeballs out. That means contacts. And then I might jump in and play a little Call of Duty with some of you that have it. Call of Duty Black Ops 6. And if you don't have a membership, you can still catch us within Discord and join us for a voice channel in there. But again, I want to say thanks to all of you. Buckle Bunny dropping in just before leaving. Thank you, Bunny. And Matey Bats, CP65, Captain Howdy, Greg Feaster, Kyle Summers, Nick H., Richard Clark, Silva Killer, that guy, TG Turner, Rudin the Great, and Zach Cool, and all the rest of you. Good night. This is SimFanatic signing off. Blue skies. We'll see you soon, friends. Check us out Saturday. Later.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up. Tonight, we gonna let it up. Tonight, we gonna let it up. Just like the sunrise, we gonna let it up. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now.